Okay, here's one. Do you think that if not for Starley, we would still be not married?
Yeah, for sure.
For sure?
I
You
feel,
really think so?
and
You
this
really think
question,
so that by now I wouldn't have proposed?
come on, ask yourself.
Okay, yeah.
I think
Wow.
that maybe we would have gotten married when I'm 25, maybe in 2 years. Maybe.
Okay. Then that
Or
would mean
maybe
that
in
we
like
would have.
1 or 2 years.
Okay, but
Yeah.
we wouldn't have been married by now.
Maybe soon.
Maybe soon.
Maybe soon.
Would I
but
have proposed by now? I proposed almost exactly a year ago.
I think you would have proposed to me on our 5th year anniversary, which is maybe end of this year.
Okay.
I feel around
Yeah.
that period of time.
Okay.
Correct? I mean,
You know, honestly, I didn't have a date in mind.
Yeah.
But when we found out that we were having Starley,
Uh-huh.
I planned a proposal in 2 months. In
Yeah,
fact,
it's crazy.
not just myself. Okay, I had the best team to do it with me.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
think-
was a wonderful proposal. I think you really did it very well, and he really tried to throw
Okay,
me off
let's
guard.
save the proposal talk
Okay.
for the next episode. All right, dating, how we met, proposal. Let's do it in the next episode.
Sure.
So we have something more to talk about. Anyway, we're going to try to keep this podcast a little shorter
Yep.
because I just want to acknowledge some of the viewers that thank you all for the amazing comments, and you guys have been receiving the podcast so well. I wanted to say that at the start of this episode.
Mm-hmm. But you forgot.
Yeah, but I forgot. So yeah, thank you guys for just showing your support and just giving us so much great feedback about the podcast. I mean, this is not something that we're used to be doing. Even I'm still getting used to it, and I mean, even my interview style is I know it's not like a presenter, and it's really just more of conversational and talking, and a lot of the audience appreciate that, and I appreciate you guys for appreciating me. So thank you guys. But yeah, we're going to try to keep this podcast a little shorter because damn, the last time I saw the episode with what was it? One of our podcasts, right? Wow, that was like 2 hours plus, and that's
I think
crazy.
we can talk forever.
I think we can talk forever, but I think it would be good if we can split it to episodes by episodes,
Yeah.
right? So let's save the proposal and stuff for next episode. Also,
Sure.
we have a documentary coming up soon in May, so I think that's something to look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna end the podcast here because I need to answer this about the whether we would have been married by
Yeah.
now. I feel like we would not be married by now
Yeah.
because of, I would say that I always I wouldn't say it's an excuse, but to a certain extent I sort of blame it and I use it as my reason. And maybe I overthink it a bit because before we were married, I would say like I want to have
Focus on your career.
no, not focus. I'm still focusing on my
Yeah.
career, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm still focusing on my career more than ever right now. But what I'm trying to say is, I mean, you would bring up marriage, right?
Mm.
And like when do you think we'll get married, or what age do you think is a good time to get married? And I would always say that I'm not financially stable yet.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
and I got projects, I got work, and to a certain extent it is an excuse. Not an excuse to say that I don't want to marry you, but it's really something that went through in my head that I really felt like,
So what was your definition of being financially stable?
I don't know, at least like, I don't know, honestly.
Honestly, I think like there will never be a perfect time or where you'll be like, okay, I saved up this amount of money, I'm gonna get married now. Like I feel like
No, it's because of all the high expectations that I have for myself.
yeah.
Like, okay, when I get married, I want a big house, I want a big car, one SUV for my wife, one sports car for myself. Baby nursery has to be great. Everything has to be great. I shouldn't be worrying about my money. I can send her to the best schools and stuff. So, to me, that was financially stable. And
Yeah.
not even that, the wedding. Jeez, like how expensive is a wedding, right?
In Singapore, it's
Like I never knew until I had to face it, and I didn't even have time to slowly face it. I was like, bam, 10K, bam, 20K, bam, 30K, bam. Like all these costs just started weighing on me.
Mm-hmm.
from the proposal, from the wedding, and it was just like, wow, I've never seen so much money spent
Yeah.
in such a short period of
Do
time.
you regret it?
No. Yeah, no.
Would you have
Not at all.
changed anything?
I would have spent more, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
I think we enjoy our wedding very much.
Yeah. I would have spent more.
Well, everything happens.
It was such a great night.
Yeah.
And